Hey guys, so I thought today we could do a little tour inside my house because I've shown you kind of like the bigger picture of this tiny house where I live here in Guatemala, but I thought I could go in and show you some of like the little details and nooks and crannies that make this place my most special place. So as you know, it's just this, my tiny house is literally it's just a tiny house which is one room, just like this. And then over here I have my ladder, which goes up to my bed, which is pretty messy right now because it's just like a little nest, and I climb out of my nest and climb down the stairs in the morning and just start my day. So you may have seen from my other videos, I have my little altar. This is where I come and I sit and I pray in the morning. And that's part of the process that I'm in right now, is I'm doing the edits on the manuscript of the book that I wrote, Leaving America with Erica. The first step of my process is to first come to my altar and pray and connect with the spirit of my book, connect with my higher power, connect with the energies that are helping me write this book. So, oh, here's something cool. So one thing I love to do that you should know is I love tiny flower arrangements. So I was just making these this morning. Oh, you just kind of fell apart a little. So here's one. I was just making these this morning, and so these go on the altar, and they go around my little house. And they're just my way of bringing a little bit of life and goodness into my house. Oh, here are all my necklaces. So Guatemala is famous for these beautiful crafts you can find here, including these like beaded necklaces. So I hung these up the other day. So you'll often see me wearing these in my different videos. A lot of these were gifts that I gave myself after I finished writing the book, or the manuscript. I rewarded myself with a beautiful necklace. So here's my little self-care shelf, all my little bits, all my little pieces. All of my clothes are hung up on these two ladders. So if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I've greatly expanded my wardrobe from being very simple and very plain to now wearing lots of pretty fabrics like this. Let's see, what else? Here are some cool things I got when I was in Egypt. This is actually papyrus from Egypt. So when I'm doing something powerful, when I really want to put some powerful intention into a word or intention or a statement or something that I want to manifest, I will write it on that piece of papyrus. And I've only used one so far, and that was when I was starting the book project. And what I wrote, I think it was, I'm ready to make a difference. Because that was the whole idea, is that this whole project and doing this whole thing was stepping into a place where I can really make a difference. In certain people's lives, not in everyone, but there, some of us, we have a soul contract to work together, to learn from each other, to help each other. And so, yeah. Here's my little, not tray, my little shelf of jewelry, which I used to have no jewelry, and then this journey that I've been on has been having me really embrace more of like my feminine side, and get more jewelry, and just like let myself be beautiful and be okay with that. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes there's shame around being beautiful and shame around stepping into that femininity. And so that's, I think, been part of my healing, is to let myself be in that energy. So let's continue. Oh, here's a Toro Flux. I love a Toro Flux. Woo! Oh, I can't really do it when I'm wearing this. And I've got my tarot cards here. And check this out. This is a little thing I got here in Guatemala. And this acorn that I've been carrying around from New England goes perfectly in there, like just like a little hat. So yeah. There we go. Lots of candles burning. Oh, my friend Marie made me this. I got some tarot cards. Oh, and then here's another thing that's pretty cool. So here at my altar, it's very much part of my like self-care practice. So this is where I come to really connect with myself. And so here are some questions I like to ask myself. Oh, and here, I'll show you this. But I gotta get going because I hear the lunch bell. It's Easter today, and we're having a special Easter chicken lunch together. So what this says, nourished, nurtured people who love themselves and care for themselves are the delight of the universe. They are well-timed, efficient, and divinely led. So, Let's see what else. Oh, here is a memento mori. This is a goat skull from the farm. This is not Annabelle. This is a different goat. I don't know how this goat passed away. Animals die for different reasons, and here's the thing. You don't get to connect with nature without facing and learning about death and the interconnectivity of the system. I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned is that I exist as part of a network, as part of a greater whole. And my actions and my life is directly connected to others, and we can't just look at one element isolated. We have to see the relationship between the parts if we're truly to understand and live in harmony with the system. So that said, oh, we've got our little Easter lunch going down here on the table. So is there anything else? Let me know from this video after watching this. Is there anything else you want to know or see about here in my house? Maybe I'll show you really quick some of my books. Course in Miracles, Magdalene Manuscript. Well, I like this one. A Walk with Four Spiritual Guides, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, and Ramakrishna. Got some good stuff here. So, sex and super consciousness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and back here, look back here. This is my coloring station. And I have my tripod there too, so I'll show you really quick. We'll wrap up, but oh, I've done some color. Someone's been coloring. Yeah. I got this as a Christmas gift and been slowly working on it. Anyways, let me know in the comments below. Do you have any questions about how I live my life or my little house here that you would like to know more about? Yeah. Thanks for being with me. Have a happy Easter. Well, by the time you see this, Easter will be over. But I hope you're having a happy Easter. Connecting with yourself, connecting with your truth, sitting with whatever comes up, allowing it to be. We're all in our own process right now, and it's okay. You are exactly where you're meant to be, going through exactly what you're meant to be going through. It's just up to you whether you're going to use this to grow or just repeat. I don't know about you, but I like growth. I choose growth. Okay. Bye for now, friends.